Hi everyone, my name is Irene Bolivar, and in this video I'm going to share about clauses. What is the clauses? A clauses is a group of words that contain a subject and a verb that have a relationship. A clause may form part of a sentence or it may be a complete sentence in itself. The only defining characteristic of a clause is that it must contain a related subject and verb. In other words, clauses are identifying adjective, adverbs, and noun clauses in a sentence. What are the types of clauses? There are four types of clauses: the independent or main clause, the dependent or subordinate clause, the relative or adjective clause, and the noun clause. Independent or main clause. It must contain a subject and verb. An independent clause is a clause that can stand by itself as a simple sentence. Independent clause can be joined by using a semicolon or by using comma followed by a coordinating conjunction. Independent or main clause are subject plus verb is equal to complete thought. For example, John bought new car. Jane ate pasta. Dependent or subordinate clauses. A dependent clause is a group of words that contains a subject and verb, but does not express a complete thought. An independent or subordinate clause begins with a subordinating conjunction such as if, after, before, because, although, or when, and it requires the support of an independent clause to constitute a complete sentence. Dependent or subordinate clauses are subordinating conjunction plus subject is equal to incomplete thought. For example, if you can work on Sunday. Relative or adjective clauses. An adjective clause, also called relative clause, is a dependent clause that modifies a noun or pronoun. A relative clause gives us information about person or thing mentioned. Defining relative clause gives us essential information that tells us who or what are we talking about. There are two types of relative clauses: restrictive and non-restrictive. Restrictive relative clauses give us information that defines noun. Information that necessary for complete identification of noun. Use that or which for non-human nouns. Use that or who for human nouns. Do not use commas. Non-restrictive clause adds additional information to a sentence. The commas almost act like parentheses within the sentence. If information between the commas is omitted, readers will still understand the overall meaning of the sentence. Relative or adjective clause start with a relative pronoun. For example, I met my friends yesterday. The friends who had curly hair was very intelligent. Noun clause. A noun clause is a subordinate clause used as a noun in a sentence. A noun clause may be used as a subject or direct object of the verb, as a predicate noun, as object of the preposition, as an appositive. Identifying noun clause. A noun clause is a clause that plays a role noun. For example, I like what I see. In this example, the subject of the clause is I and the verb is see. A noun clauses can act as a subject, direct or indirect object, or predicate nominatives. Another example, tell me who left his book on the table. What are the difference between dependent and independent? Independent express a complete thought, while the dependent does not express a complete thought. I hope you learned a lot from my video. Thank you and God bless.